Cobblemon is an amazing Pokemon mod for Minecraft, and it's about to release its biggest update yet. And we were lucky enough to see it before anyone else. The people who made the mod even built a whole world for us just to explore that will also be available to everyone once the update is fully released. And discover the new features coming in update 1.4, Friends and Farms. Ooh-ar. Before the video starts, remember, like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I'm getting very close to my end of year goal, so any support would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much. And back to the video.
It's important to know that basically this is still a test build that we're still is in progress.
Alright, I'll go ahead and give you guys a tour around some of the most notable features. I'm gonna go ahead and just TP you all around. So around here you can read some books. They kind of explain the basic features of the new blocks. You'll notice some new blocks right away. We got the leak, and then we also got the hanging roots on that little cliffside edge over there.
So the medicinal leek is pretty simple. It's basically just Cobblemon's version of netherwort. You use it to create something called medicinal brew, medicinal mixture. I'm not sure which one we chose as the final name, but y'all can find out soon. So you take the medicinal brew, and that is the base component for things like potions, ethers, anything that's in a spray bottle in the main games. This is used to make. We made it possible for you to just as easily grow medicinal leeks on any water block. So that includes fences, trapdoors, anything that you can.
If you look just slightly past that, you'll see the hanging roots and the big roots on the underside here.
Big roots and energy roots are what they are. 75% of the time they will grow into a big root, 25% of the time they will grow into an energy root. These things are useful for early game when you don't have a brewing stand. Big roots can be crafted down into remedies, which you may recognize from Legends Arceus. And they're essentially just early game potions, they don't heal as much, and they take away a little bit of friendship. They spawn naturally and they grow like mushrooms, so they will just spread.
Oh.
Ah.
It has to be dark for them to grow, right?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, cool.
If you follow this ramp up here, you'll find another block.
Big
Oh, I
chase,
see
big
we're
chase.
being invaded.
Danger.
Well,
Oh, creepers.
what is going on?
No.
No!
Oh god. I just turned it off.
Yeah, probably.
Did everyone survive?
Yeah, they
Somehow.
We
Somehow.
had some technical.
This is the Vivichoke.
If we look at Vivichoke in JEI, so I know there's an item, the Vivichoke dip, actually is like somewhat like a golden apple, I believe. Does it clear a bad effects now too?
Yes. What it does
Yeah.
is it clears bad effects and then immediately gives you absorption. So it's like a golden apple, just slightly different.
Oh, Vivichoke's used to do revives, PP
That's
max,
Whooper, little skipping around Whooper.
PP.
In the future, when we add
Oh
more
my
things,
goodness.
1.4 is kind of laying the foundation for things like cooking or poffins and stuff like that, right? So things like the Vivichoke will be sort of the gateway to higher tier items. So this thing takes a long time to grow and is pretty difficult to get your hands on, but that's
Okay.
kind of the point. So all of the really good items stem from this thing.
Oh, the
This
hell,
is
the
going to really
Vivichoke.
make the SMP
Oh, no.
good because we're going to be able to have better shops and sell things, and it's going to be
Yes.
worth
Oh, yeah.
actually investing in that sort of thing.
Yeah, so these are the mints. Promo, you want to explain the mints?
Yeah. If you guys want to like take one and replant it, what you'll notice is they drop leaves. So you take 3 of these leaves and craft them together
I can't
with
plant it.
one other leaf. You use the 3 leaves of the stat that you want to boost and 1 leaf of the stat that you want to decrease. Craft them together and you will get a mint of that type.
Oh, that's cool.
As well, these mint leaves are useful for other things. Like, I believe the mint leaves are used to craft the vitamin drinks. So, like, carbos,
Protein.
calcium, stuff like that. Yeah.
Power bracer. Can you put these in like a flower pot? Because they're really pretty.
Not yet. There's a lot of plants that we want to put into a flower pot, but only one of them currently can, because it's actually surprisingly a pain to get things to be able to put into a flower pot.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Witness the thing that took the longest.
Wow.
Bear
Oh, God.
witness.
Literally the only reason why the update has taken this long.
a
This is
small
only
sample of them
found
too.
13 of them, yeah. There's 69 in
69.
total.
Nice. Nice.
I mean, gave us time to add a lot more Pokemon into the update, so...
True.
Oh
What was
no,
the
what
final
shame.
count? Something near like 200 new Pokemon, wasn't it?
About that, something around that, yeah.
Wow.
So I'm gonna take this step by step.
Uh-huh.
First things first, when you like right-click to harvest a berry, you get the berries and nothing else. You'll notice there aren't seeds for each type of berry because that would be annoying to have 69 berries and 69 berry seeds. So you just take the berries and plant them.
Oh, like the game then.
Yeah. So
Oh,
when you,
it's a
yeah,
little
exactly.
mound as well. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So when you plant a berry, it's going to take a long time to grow up. If you don't use bone meal, most of them take about an hour.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, I forgot I have strength. Okay, my bad. So
Got you back, Fuzzy.
I forgot I had strength. That's my fault.
Yeah.
So when you plant a berry, they take a very long time to grow up. There are a few things that can make them grow faster, like bone meal or a specific type of mulch. We'll get to mulch later. Once berry trees are fully grown, that's it. They're grown for good. They don't die or wither. You don't need to water them. They're just like a normal Minecraft crop. Think about sweet berry bushes is what we model them on. After a while, they'll regrow their berries. You'll see them flower, and then eventually the berry will like grow, as we just saw with the little demonstration. And then you'll be able to pick the berries, replant them, grow more, whatever. Right? It's a very straightforward system that gets very complicated once you factor in mutation. Mutation is once you plant two berries next to each other that are like compatible or whatever, that have a mutation together, what they'll do is sometimes, on a very low chance, one of the trees will grow a berry that it's not supposed to. So like what we just saw with an oranberry and a cherryberry, the oranberry tree grew a lumberry once, and you can just replant that lumberry and get lumberries from now on. You don't have to rely on mutation anymore. So there are mutation tiers. Since there's 69 berries and only really 12 of them spawn in the wild, you can imagine just how much is going to be mutating.
Wow.
And a lot of the higher tier berries that are used to create items like the X items or the vitamin drinks and stuff like that do require a lot of mutation. And a lot of these systems that we'll include later on with cooking, like pothins, like I said earlier, some of the other systems, like how we plan on balancing the ride system, for instance, all are reliant on berries. And those like higher tier berries as well. So it's not as important at the moment. There are a few items that take advantage of high mutation berries, but in the future it will be.
I want to leave.
You can lead Pokemon?
Yeah. We could do that now, yeah.
So berries spawning everywhere would be annoying. Like even with just 12 berries spawning in the wild, we've already had a few issues in playtests of like your inventory filling up super quick. Especially with like collecting all the apricorns and collecting the new 12 types of berries.
Yeah.
We're working on some inventory solutions right now, but we aren't really sure how soon those are going to be in. So what we're recommending at the moment, since we are on 1.20, we do recommend turning on the experimental feature of the bundle, because that is in this version, it's just locked behind a set. We highly recommend playing with that if you're playing with Cobblemon.
Plus, as someone who loves collecting things, this is amazing.
Hoarders are living right now.
Oh, I am so happy right now.
We're gonna like the server.
There is actually an achievement for getting all 69 berries.
Which I
Oh,
will get.
Is it
don't
just
you worry
nice?
about
is it
that.
just
Is it
nice?
called-
Nice.
It's very nice.
Very nice.
No,
Very nice.
no, it's
Okay.
called Oops All
You're
Berries.
hired.
Oops, all berries.
Oh, I love it. I
Go
love it.
pick up an oranberry and like check what
There we go.
recipes you can craft. There is up in the tab.
Berry juice.
You'll see.
Oh, berry mutation. Ah.
Yeah, it looks like a little bag of mulch. There are some mulches that wear off after a while, like growth mulch and rich mulch, which are from the 4 series, and then there are some mulches that just stick around forever that are like biome type and stuff like that, because certain berries like specific biomes, then they give better yield. The entire system is extremely complicated, and I'm skipping over a lot of parts of it for y'all to discover later. But like, for instance, the oranberry really likes plains and forests, so it'll give you more if you grow it in that biome.
Oh, wow.
So like, if you grow an oranberry in a plain or a forest, you'll get like maybe 5 berries per yield, but if you grow it in like a desert, you might only get 2. So there is a lot of depth to this system, and it took us a very long time to develop, and it's probably why 1.4 took this long.
There's also new
amazing.
structures and villages that have berry farms in them.
Oh, wow.
They're very small. We actually just got it working like
Last night?
last night.
Dang.
Less than 12 hours ago?
Yeah, so revival herb, you grow it just like any normal crop. It spawns in lush caves. What you do is, you take the revival herb and you can plant it on its own and then run its seeds. The pep-up flower here is the thing I was referring to. Plant in the flower pots.
And you put that with a vivid choke.
Yeah, so revival herbs can be used directly to revive Pokemon, or you can use them to craft a revive, which doesn't lower friendship or anything like that.
Also, I really approve of these different growing stages.
This is also sick. Oh my gosh. You could see how busy you guys have been just with this.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
And then I believe the final main thing is the pasture block. I think it's best if you guys witness the pasture block for yourself during the playthrough. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just add Pokemon from your PC into the pasture block and they get to roam freely. I think it's a 32 block radius.
64
Something like
currently.
that,
Yeah, it's a large radius.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good.
4 block diameter, so yeah.
Yeah, so in future updates, we're going to try to add it so that you can adjust the area that they can roam. We'll see how that turns out. I think we're ready to do the playthrough. Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
Good.
I'm ready.
Sure. Alright, let me
I'm
teleport
hyped.
you back to the starting area.
So that was just a nice little rundown of all the things that are going to be added into the next Cobblemon update, which I'm very, very excited about. Now, this is not the only update video that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be releasing the exploration part of the update, where the devs kind of left us alone and let us just explore throughout the world that they built. So that will be coming in a couple of weeks, along with a battle tournament that we had at the end of it with all the new features, and I hope you're really excited for that. But if you enjoyed this video and you enjoy the Cobblemon mod, leave a like, also subscribe to the channel for further updates and also content from our Cobblemon server, Battlecraft. That would be also very, very cool and very sick of you. And yeah, this has been a Cobblemon update video from me, Peaport, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye! Goodbye!